Alright, let's start another session today. Let me just organize my windows. Okay, so during the last session, you remember we embedded a sample rendering function here to be replaced by something more meaningful in terms of drakon. But also what we did is, you remember this issue we had with SVG attributes, the mismatched types. I went ahead and created a pull request into Diagrams SVG repository to show them this temporary fix and start a discussion. And almost immediately I got a response from one of the maintainers, this gentleman, saying, yeah, indeed, we modified the library a while ago and we never changed the examples. We did move on from Lucid to Diagrams SVG Builder, I think. Yeah, SVG Builder. If anybody has the patience and the skill, we should probably sit down one day and populate these attributes with the correct value that resembles what used to be there. But for now, what you're proposing, meaning the empty list, is fine. Let's get it merged. So it got merged. Okay, so now today, what I would like to achieve is, if we can, to write a function that translates a drakon positioned icon into a diagram of this type. Okay, let's just double check what kind of function this is. Under SVG quote, SVG output path, SVG opt, SVG diagram, just diagram. And let's see what this diagram is. Diagram is this function. Okay, so first of all, let's give this function a more descriptive name. Let's fuller. SVG options. Oh. Okay. And this, I'll just leave a comment that we should probably hide somewhere in the renderer. On diagram, we're going to create a different version of this diagram that says, for input positioned icons, records, for input positioned icons, we're going to return diagrams. So this is the input. 1, 2, 3. So let's just copy that type, positioned icon. You need Cabal for now. So the input for this is positioned icon. Oh, sorry. With qualified import. Records. And it will return this. So for now, let's just ignore the input and let's return something really basic. And I'm going to copy a sample basic shape from my repository from one of the backup branches. Drakon. So let's say we're going to go with a basic icon, maybe title, and we'll render that instead of a circle that is there right now. So main backup. So what we're looking for is title icon. Oh, sorry, it used to be called a shape. So this is a function rendering a shape. Let's just copy it and let's see which parts of it we can reuse. So in a new line, so we had a string, which is the text, int, which is the rendering order. We don't need this for now. Oh, this is interesting, because what I had previously would translate just the text to a diagram. Now we want to go a little bit more general and translate a positioned icon into a diagram. Okay, let's do that. What is this double A? I wonder. It was so the function takes, oh, it returns a function that turns a point into a diagram. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. After this, an origin coordinates. Do we even use that? Origin coordinates. We do. And we only use it in the troubleshooting mode to display the origin coordinates. We don't need that technically. We don't need that. Okay. So I'm very happy that we're getting rid of this command line and we managed to slim down the imports to just this. It's nothing really super crazy here. Okay, so base shape is the rounded rectangle, icon width, icon height. We probably need these as constants. Oh, we have cell height. Oh my goodness, there's some advanced maths here, yeah. Cell height and cell width. For now, let's not worry too much about it. We're just going to define two constants. Move. For now, I don't think anybody's. Oh, where'd it go? Where did my editor go? Okay. I don't think anybody's going to be too upset if I just make it into a 1 and this 0, 5 maybe. Okay, 0, 5. This is probably the radius of the rounded rectangles corners. So we have title icon color. We also need to find that. This and the line color. I remember I had a very specific color palette selected for this. I was very proud of it. Now, let's go back here. And ultra thin. So we have the base shape. So for now, let's not worry too much about the troubleshooting mode. We will implement that a bit later if needed. But for now, I just want to see a basic shape. There's nothing wrong with that. So we're not interested in this if we're not interested in this whole thing. Base shape. So if I remember correctly, this function displays the text of this value in the center of a shape it's being connected with. But we also need to find the text function. And there it is. So, text. What is going on here? So first string is the text to be rendered, then double Cartesian coordinates of where it should be placed. This type needs to be replaced with the type weave. So carefully added during the last session. We don't need the command line, we just need a B. Beautiful. So text, we have content. Oh, this is a translate. This is not the origin part. It's translations from the origin. Okay. Font size, and again, we need a font size constant and font color. Yeah, translate by X and Y. Okay, got it. So font size and font color we need to get from my previous experiment. We have font size, font color, where is it? Never mind, we'll find it. Oh, that's some very precise font size. That's good. And font color. Here. And again, very carefully selected font color. So we have line color, title icon color, and font color. We'll most likely change these colors as we progress, but for now this is good enough. So this is the function rendering our text. Let's just correct the indentation a bit. I think that... Oh no, it was good. No, it wasn't. These days I feel like tabs should just be replaced by 2 spaces consistently everywhere. So we have text, doesn't have to be translated, and the base shape. Let's not call it base shape, just shape. Okay, and now let's build it. The dependencies are probably lacking. Diagrams preload. Okay, line 79. What's wrong here? Oh, it needs to be indented some more. Okay. Because of this variable, I think. Oh no, sorry. Because of this variable. Let's see. This has to be on the level of let. Let's see if this is better. Now we need to import some modules. Let's see what kind of modules we imported over here. Data. Color sRGB. Sorry. Now, start with this. 136. That was still, let's go with the diagram. Okay, let's not lose focus. I have shape variable, not in scope. Shape 89. Oh, it needs to be indented some more, I think. Yeah, not here. Unexpected block. Unexpected do block. Oh, the truth is we don't really need this do block. We can simplify this a little bit by just doing this. Where shape this fixes it. Perfect. Title icon text 79. So obviously we would extract it from here, but for now, a hello world is good enough. Perfect. So all we really need to do now is just get the main function to call this with a positioned icon. And where do we get positioned icons from? Now, encode pretty Cartesian positioning graph. So Cartesian positioning, if I recall correctly, returns a collection of positioned icons. Perfect, yes. So we just need to retain that value. Is this do notation? Yes. So then now I need to apply it. I need to fix permissions in that directory. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's going to complain because of this. For now. leave a comment. Now, just taking first. What is wrong here? Oh. Yeah, it wasn't applied. So it complains that I give it a function. Diagram is supplied to too few arguments. How many arguments do we need? No, just a positioned. Oh. Is this it? Oh, so we don't even need to apply it. That's good. For now, this partial function throws an error on the empty list. It's fine, we can live with it for the time being. We will be interested in all positioned icons a bit later. And now here, encode pretty. Again, we don't need to apply this. Great. All right. Looks like we're ready. And now, oh, it works. Perfect. So I think we're good for now. And for the next session, I'll just leave a comment. That this should actually translate positioned icons into, or a positioned icon singular into a diagram singular. And just remove this diagram. A little bit of cleanup today. Text diagram. Now this diagram can just change its name. I think we're good. Let's just run it just to be sure. Yep, that's the latest. Beautiful stuff. We're still on that development branch. Okay, and post push, I'll just leave a comment here. Translate or kinds. Okay, that sounds like a good goal for tomorrow or the next session. In the meantime, let's just go here and see if we have all the changes. And let's see how the icon that's rendered looks like in a browser. Beautiful. Yeah, the square canvas is probably not the best idea, but we will deal with that later. Okay, we're back in business with SVGs. Thank you very much again for your attention today, and see you again next time.